going on, you guys? Welcome back to another edition of Mail Call. Inside of this package from eBay, by the way, we have a figure I'm very excited for. It is actually a mock figure. Usually when I order from eBay, it's loose, but this time it is actually mock. So, you know, this is interesting because it is an exclusive figure, actually. It's not just a regular Elite. And I'm just very much looking forward to this because it kind of took a while to ship out. So here we go, and it looks like it is indeed wrapped, which is very nice, in a Target bag as well. So we'll just rip this open because I cannot freaking wait to review this. And inside, oh my god, we have more bubble wrap. You know what, I do appreciate this though, because it just shows that the eBay seller does care about whether or not the figure, the person buying it is a mock collector or not, which is important. So, there we go, and as you can see on the inside, we've got the Spotlight Finn Balor. There it is. Already looks absolutely amazing. We're going to be looking at this, comparing it to some of the other Finn Balors. I cannot wait to get this open. This looks like it could potentially be, and what I'm seeing from a lot of people are saying, the best Elite Finn Balor thus far, so I will be the judge of that. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this guy out of his packaging right now. Alright, you guys, here we have Finn, and I just already want to say that this is the best Balor. I haven't even, like, fully taken a look at it, but looking at what I'm seeing and looking at my other Balors, I think this one just outdoes it. And we're going to take a look at his accessories first, and he comes with the headdress thing that a lot of the other Balors, in fact, all of the Elite Balors come with. It's just painted a little bit differently because this attire does have blue in it, which is very cool. So, and not only that, it kind of doesn't fit all the way on his head because his head scan's a little bit bigger than the other ones. It also comes with this trench coat, and of course, by the way, I forgot to mention this is Dallas Takeover attire, which, by the way, is probably one of my favorite Finn attires. But there we go. He's got the trench coat, some nice detailing going on the coat, some molding. The buttons are painted on. We've got that. This can just be taken off him. It is the harder plastic, which they haven't really used a whole lot. Then he comes with a chainsaw, which of course he used during his like Texas chainsaw inspired entrance, which is very cool. I think this is a first for Mattel and is very nice looking. It's painted differently a little bit. The end doesn't really have a lot of molding on it. It's just really like a dull piece of plastic. But regardless, we get into the most important part about Finn, and we'll actually get some of his figures to compare him with. Now, obviously, besides the attire, the main two things I noticed being the difference between all of these Finn Balor figures, between the two older ones and the new Spotlight one here in the middle, is that the Spotlight one actually uses a different face scan as well as a different torso. These two use Daniel Bryan torso molds, while this one uses a Cody Rhodes style torso mold. And not only that, the attires are indeed very different. These two feature mainly just black and red attires, which are both very awesome. However, this Finn does mix in the blue, and we'll actually get a zoom in on the face scan because this head scan, I think, looks much better as a Balor head scan because you can actually, in my opinion, see Balor way better underneath the face paint. And he's got a nice fade going on the side, which looks absolutely amazing. That looks really cool. The face paint does look awesome. It's on both sides, of course. He's got the blue, the red mixed in there, the teeth as always, and the chest looks so cool. I think this looks better than both designs, to be honest, because the blue in there really does make it look a lot better. Mattel did a phenomenal job on this one. Nothing on the back besides the thing coming down his neck. We'll knock these down because why not? The tights are actually blue with the black and red design going on the sides. And the knee pads are black with the red. And then the kick pads are black, I should say, with the red and blue design. Also forgot to mention the arms, which we will... Oh no, what was that? It looks like when I moved the shoulder piece, the torso kind of cracked. Which... sucks. That's never happened to me before. You guys heard that. That was really weird. Anyways, moving on to the arms, which are indeed half black, half blue, look very cool. Remind me of Spider-Man 2099, kind of. And also the one thing I wanted to mention that I'm not really the biggest fan of is the two hands. They gave him the two chokeslam style hands, which I'm going to be swapping because I really don't like both of these. Kind of hard to use and play with. I know it's for like the chainsaw and everything, but I personally just don't like them. However, this Finn Balor figure is absolutely amazing, and when you compare it to the other two, it stands out just because of the colorway is very different, the torso, the head scan, all of that. The accessories are very awesome. I think it does beat the rest of the Spotlight figures just because it is so awesome looking, and I mean, I think it is definitely the best Finn Elite. I mean, just comparing it to the other two, it just looks way better. It looks like it has more detail. The attire is better, in my opinion. So, I'm going to stick with this Finn for the future. I think this is absolutely amazing looking. Very, very ecstatic about this Finn Balor, and I recommend you guys get it over the other two. So, I just filmed an unboxing. It was very bad. You guys didn't want to hear me. I was stumbling over my words like there's no tomorrow. But I wanted to show you guys what I did get. Unfortunately, not an unboxing, but I will review one of them. We do have two of the same 2-pack here. We've got the Triple H Daniel Bryan 2-pack. They are now $11, I believe, on Amazon, which I think is a phenomenal deal, specifically for this Triple H, which is actually an Elite figure, and I bought 2 of them, as I'm going to be keeping one as Triple H and maybe swapping the head scan, and the other I'll be swapping a Vince McMahon head scan onto it, because I just like to have a suited Vince McMahon. I do have a spare Vince head scan, so like I said, that is really cool. I suggest you guys get that if you want a Vince suited Elite, or just a Triple H Elite in general. That'd be nice. And then the other figure we have here is actually really damaged. I got it like this, but we've got this Rock figure right here. I actually ordered this a couple of months ago on Amazon, and they never delivered it to me, and I got my refund. It turns out they never shipped it because it was out of stock, even though I paid for it, and it's that the order went through and whatever. But we're going to be taking a closer look at him, and I'm mainly excited for this. It's something really stupid and small, but this Wrestlemania 31 chair is actually the chair I sit on and use all the time. When I went to Wrestlemania 31, I was lucky enough to get one of those chairs, so that's kind of special to me. Also, my favorite Wrestlemania I've been to, so that's going to be very cool. We're going to take a closer look at this Rock figure, see if it's any good. Hopefully it is, because, you know, I've been waiting for it for a while. Like I already mentioned, just come with a good deal of accessories, one including this here microphone, just a regular WWE microphone, nothing really crazy about that one. The other 2 accessories he does come with is, like I already stated, that I really do like. This WrestleMania 31 chair. Has to be one of my favorite accessories, just because I actually own the chair. And I absolutely love it. It's very cool to see it in figure form. It's sort of like when you have a wrestling t-shirt in real life and they make it in figure form. It's kind of like that feeling, so I absolutely love this. And then he comes with like just a generic barricade, nothing really super special about that. But here we've got the actual Rock figure, and you may notice his torso is like oddly really loose, and it's pretty annoying. It just came like this. It just moves back and forth, and that's kind of what this torso is like. It's kind of like this on the APA figures, but he does have his smiling head scan, and I think this is one of the better Rock head scans, which looks very nice. He's got his Just Bring It t-shirt, which actually has some nice detailing on the side, sort of like an Under Armour shirt. Bleh. He's got the Brahma Bull logo on the back. He's also got his jacked arms with his tattoos and whatnot. Also has some generic black sweatpants, pants, whatever you want to call them, I don't know. I do like this Rock figure. For a very long time, I wanted that WrestleMania 27. I think it was a Road to WrestleMania exclusive. I could be wrong, and I think this one is way better than that, just looking at it. It doesn't come with a cloth t-shirt necessarily, but I think the pant mold is way better, and I do like this shirt as much as the torso is loose, and I'll try to fix that. But before we end this edition of Mail Call, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the custom Vince McMahon and also show the Triple H and whatnot. So let's go ahead and let's do that right now. Here I've got the Vince McMahon head scan on the Triple H body. It does look a little goofy that they're both matching. Eventually, I'll either get his tie painted or swapped or something. This is actually the head scan from the Austin 2-pack. Decided to keep that Vince McMahon, the one I just got on there, and just found this one, which is nice. So I'm going to probably end up swapping one of their ties or painting one of them. I don't really know, but there goes Triple H. If you enjoyed this episode of Mail Call, they're both gonna fall. Who cares? If you enjoyed this episode of Mail Call, leave a like, subscribe if you aren't already. Stay tuned for some new videos coming up soon, and as always, stay tuned to the next one.